Hello. Well, I hope I can focus today. That is my topic for this evening. Yes, you got me for day two. Doesn't always happen, but I got the time and I just want to get back to my cards and working and I want to stay focused. That is my topic for tonight. So, for those who are joining me tonight or will watch this later, I am Sherry. That's why we're doing Sip and Think with Sherry. And tonight we are going to just go with some positive affirmation cards, some affirmators. I'm going to do my listen bitch because I kind of like those cards and I want to see what else that we can find with it. Um, and then I do have a couple of pop affirmation cards to open up. So let's start with today's daily positive thoughts and affirmation. Okay. So I'm going to pick a card. I actually pre-shuffled tonight. I wanted to try something a little different to hopefully keep my focus. So, our first daily positive thought and affirmation card is I am calm and centered with each deep breath. I am feeling more grounded. So, if you can't see it, I am calm and centered. With each deep breath, I am feeling more grounded. Yeah, I would say. Since my first live stream on Sip and Think with Sherry's YouTube page, we talked about getting grounded and getting centered, right? Because we moved my Sip and Think from Sherry's Dreamcatcher to now its own Sip and Think YouTube channel. So I have been working on trying to focus and get centered and grounded so that I can do what I enjoy to do and I can share with you the things that I actually do for myself to keep myself motivated and going and trying to get through all the craziness that's going on in the world. Every day there's always something new. Yesterday when I was on here, if you didn't see it, you should. My yesterday my topic was that I had new cards that came in, and I just I don't know, maybe to you, I seemed like I was organized, but to me, my emotions were challenging me. And so, from my perspective or my point of view, how there's a mixture of point of views, which we kind of discussed in my previous video, um, I could feel my own energy. And that's because I had outside influences that were affecting me emotionally and they were triggering me. But today I feel a little bit more calm. So I said, you know what? Why don't I get on here and try to focus, Sherry? So that's what we're doing. So, with this daily positive thought and affirmation card, there are some questions on the back, and I will read them and try to answer them. When and where do I feel most calm and centered? Is there a way for me to incorporate this time and place into my everyday life? Well, right now I feel a little calm. I can feel my energy inside or my emotions inside wanting to just kind of go, 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 go. I don't know if I need to slow down a little bit, but when and where do I feel most calm and centered? Um, Maybe at the beach, in the ocean, when I'm traveling, when I'm just being me, when I can feel calm and centered within myself. So anywhere I go, that's where I that's where I feel the most calm. I know a lot of people are really like, there's got to be a certain place that you can go to feel calm and centered. Well, get yourself centered and grounded first, and you can go anywhere, right? Let's see. Is there a way for me to incorporate this time and place into my everyday life? If we're talking about my Sip and Think channel and me getting up on here, right now, you're just going to get me when you get me. I am, again, trying to organize and strategize the best way to do things. Okay. So at this moment in time, There is not a specific time and place that I can do this every single day because my schedule changes every single day, every day. So I get up in the morning, I thank the Lord that I'm awake. Now I have to figure out, Sherry, what am I going to tackle today? You know? Do I feel like that every day? Absolutely not, because I get tired, my emotions get the best of me, my health may get the best of me, mind, body, and soul. Sometimes it's not all going to be centered at the same time. And it's trying to maneuver through every single day in life, trying to figure out how to get there, you know? So if you don't know, this is my this is my sip and think cup for tonight. It's from Envision Dream. And it is from the Complicated Beauty collection. Complicated Beauty is where we see the beauty through the chaos. Apparently, I must feel comfortable in chaos. I don't know, but I like to see the beauty through the chaos. And this one is Scorpio because I am a Scorpio sign. So I haven't made the other signs yet, but is that me being selfish? I don't know, but hey, whatever I need to do to stay centered, grounded, and get myself focused, right? When do I feel the most stressed? Oh my lord. Ugh. When I overschedule things and everything just seems to hit all at once. Typically, that's when I get the most stressed, when everything is just hitting you all at once. From every direction. If you're the ruby that's in the center that's trapped in the web of life, from the trapped ruby, and you've got every angle coming at the ruby in the center at the same exact time, that can be very stressful. Does this stress lead to anything positive? Ah, I know there's good stress and there's bad stress. So, I think it teaches us a lesson about ourselves. And we know that this too shall pass when it becomes that overwhelmingly stressful. So I have to take a step back and remind myself of that. But in order for me to alleviate the stress, sometimes I just don't do anything and I put my headphones on and listen to my music. And I like try to cut everybody out and just zone, regroup myself. What would happen if I was calm and centered during this time instead? I just answered that. It would be overwhelming. What would I do if I was completely overly stressed and I couldn't get myself centered or grounded? I would probably break down and cry eventually, or I would start fighting somebody. I just like would lose it. I've done it many times. I'm learning to listen to myself. And then I feel so much better after. I know they say go to the gym, hit a punching bag. Okay, no problem. But sometimes you can't leave that stressful situation. So it's really trying to figure out how do I handle that stressful situation without crying or hitting somebody. What helps me feel more calm and grounded when I get upset? I already told you I put my music on. Ooh, hold on one second. I'm so sorry. It's my husband's birthday, and I told him he could have whatever he wanted for dinner. Hold on. He wants seafood. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I know this is this rude of me? Okay. Um, yeah, so what song or book helps me feel most calm and centered? It depends on my day and my emotions. So sometimes I like old school rock, sometimes I like hip hop, sometimes I like R&B, sometimes I like country. So it just depends on the day and my emotions and what I'm going through. But you have to figure out what works for you. And that's just our daily positive thought and affirmation. So this might not be that long because I have a dinner date. All right. So next is daily positive thoughts and affirmations for wealth and success. I am open to receiving floods of financial abundance with ease so that I may be able to give back even more to the world around me. Oh my goodness. Have you ever been the kind of person that just like gives, 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 but yet you don't know how to receive? I am slowly learning how to open the doors wide or the windows wide and receive all this abundance that is coming to me. It's coming to me. I claim it. I affirm it. It's coming. That is my daily positive thought and affirmation for wealth and success. My growth mindset affirmation is I learn from and value feedback from others. That's going to be a challenge. So if you don't see this video, how am I going to get feedback? So I have to figure out a way to get this out so that you can give me feedback and let me know what I can improve upon or what I maybe shouldn't do, like be interrupted and answer a text while I'm on here giving my time to you. Does that mean I'm focused? When was the last time someone gave me feedback on something I worked on? I get feedback daily from my upper management, but what I need is feedback from the people who watch the video and let me know if they enjoy what they're hearing, if they have questions about it, maybe brainstorm together. So we definitely need feedback, right? But I get feedback every day. Um, what did they say and what did I learn? They tell me what I'm doing right. They tell me what I can improve upon, and then they tell me what I should not do again. Do I listen is the really key point to this. What was my initial reaction? How did this make me feel? Um, Usually in a business setting, I have to keep my emotions out of it and know that what the upper management is saying is really for improvement. Um, you know, Obviously they want to make money. So, in order to make money, I have to put my best foot forward, right? So I have to be on my A game. Sometimes it makes me feel like annoyed because I have to do it their way instead of doing it my way. But if I'm up here on my Sip and Think YouTube page or my Dating Sherry page or my Sherry's Dreamcatcher YouTube page, I feel more comfortable because I'm setting the rules. I'm my own boss. How can I continue to accept feedback gracefully? You have to be open to accepting feedback. You have to be open knowing that not all feedback is going to be positive. Some of it's going to be negative. Um, you have to learn how to analyze that feedback and say, what opportunities can I get from that feedback to improve myself? Have I ever received feedback that I did not agree with? How did I handle this? I have received feedback before that I did not agree with, and I let my emotions get the best of me. I had put my hand out and said, Stop right there. We're not going to have this discussion. We're not going to go any further because I do not agree with what you're saying. Now, if you would like me to understand what you are saying, then you need to allow me to rebuttal, you know? So that's how I handled it. It wasn't greatly taken in by upper management, but I had to let them know, listen, I'm doing the best that I can. I am here listening to you. I am open to constructive criticism, but you are not here on a daily basis. So you need to hear me out as well. And then maybe we can come to an agreeable outcome, you know? So that's my growth mindset affirmation for today. Okay. Okay. Our pop affirmation for today is thank you. Kind of match green. Too often, we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. Leo Buscaglia. I'll write it for you in the down below when we're done. That way you can see it better. Carpe diem. I actually have this written on my side door in my house. The woman that lived here before me was an artist, and I kept it. It's time to start living the life you've imagined. Henry James. Okay, I will do that. I will take that constructive criticism and start living the life I've always imagined. Listen, bitch. Don't take anyone's shit. You are to be respected always. It came out again. It came out again. So that must mean I need to still continue with my boundaries and to not take any shit. And yes, we are all meant to be respected always. Let's see what this one is. Listen, bitch. You can either worry or believe in yourself. Guess which one feels better. Worry, it just takes a lot of energy out of me. I used to be a worrywart all the time. And then I would be stressful. But I was like an emotional turmoil growing up, especially after I had my kids. Or believe in yourself. Yeah, I'd rather believe in myself. And again, I know that's hard. And I know that there are so many things that are in our way, these challenges, these obstacles. And it's hard for us to believe in ourselves. But you know what? We just got to take control of those emotions and we got to get focused and centered. And then we can start seeing things more clearly. But believe in yourself feels a lot better to me. Listen, bitch. I like those. Listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. I got to make a song out of that. Imagine how good it'll feel when you're done. Keep going. So, again, don't take shit from anyone. Always remind yourself that you are meant to be respected. You can either worry or believe in yourself, and which one makes you feel better. And once you know which one makes you feel better, imagine how good it'll feel when you're done. So keep going. Okay. Affirmator. Just my regular affirmators from Knock Knock. My originals. got this one. Believe me, I shuffled. I shuffled multiple times. So when I get a card that repeats itself, it means I need to keep going with that. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to the experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Now I'm going to do the affirmator love and relationship one. I want to kind of see if I like how I can mesh these two. Hmm. Boundless love. Boundless love. Looks like he's like a little scared on those chopsticks. Oh my goodness. Today, I'll open my eyes a little wider and walk a little taller, noticing that the world around me is filled with tiny miracles. With this in mind, it's easy to fall in love over and over again with everything from honeybees to neon signs. And while I'm feeling this inspired and this in love, everything else sort of falls into place. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I can't wait to see what you come up with. It'll be so spontaneous. All right. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier, blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So apparently, perseverance requires some stress. Honesty. This heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results is a rootin' tootin' trust parade, and everyone's invited except the bagpipe players. But you know they'll show up anyway. So, for our regular affirmators, we have spontaneity and perseverance. From our affirmators love and relationship, we have boundless love and honesty. And my last card of the evening is called a drive card. Before Alice got to Wonderland, she had to fall. This is true. In Alice in Wonderland, she had to fall. She had to fall. But you know what? It's not how many times you fall or get knocked down. It's how well you get back up, or how many times you get back up. Or the point is that you get back up, you know? But you got to be honest with yourself when you're on the ground. You got to be honest that you're not way up here on top of the mountain anymore. So if you do fall, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to love yourself. You need that love, you know, especially when you're setting your foundation. So go watch my previous video, but you're going to need honesty and love when you're down at the bottom because you want a solid foundation in order to climb and go on these spontaneous adventures. Yeah. You know you got perseverance because you made it to the top of the mountain once. So if you fall, you can make it to the top of the mountain again, you know? You just got to figure out which mountain you want to climb. I hope you enjoyed today's Let's Get Focused Sip and Think chat. Well, if you like watching me, I guess I would suggest you to I can't even say it. Subscribe if you want to see more of Sip and Think chats with Sherry and some positive affirmations. Again, the more people that subscribe, the more feedback I can get, right? So, anyways, we'll try it. Got to start somewhere. Enjoy your evening.